show you this, what I've bought recently. But there was just one quick thing I wanted to say before we go on about this. The Q&A video, I had actually filmed it all, the answers, and then I looked back on it, you know, rewatched it, and I thought it was just a really bad video, because I done it late at night. I was in a bit of a bad mood and just thought, oh, I just got to get the video done, and it just didn't seem very good. And also a couple more questions came in after it, which I would have liked to have answered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to refilm that, and then I'll put the answers out as soon as I can. Like I said, it had been done, but it's just a terrible video. So I got this pistol crossbow, 80-pound draw weight. Now what I've noticed, quite a few other people got videos out on these, but I've noticed loads of them are all called different names, but essentially they are exactly the same crossbow. Now this one is called the Armex Tomcat Mark II. Now I've seen this quite a lot of other people with exactly the same one. The only difference is it's this little sticker here what says Armex. On other people's one that will just say something else. That's the only difference really. You can get a black one with gold bits here, gold bits onto it looks gold, probably brass, you know, different things like that, more plain ones. Now this is the most expensive one what I saw, and it's got like wood effect grips on it, and it's and the prod, if you look, it says Armex. Now I've seen a few others with completely different writing on here, but essentially they are the same crossbow, and they come, the prod is not on. So this is the only thing what for some people could be a problem. The prod is not on and it's not got the string on it, so you have to just put it together and then put the string on. But apart from that, you know, it's relatively easy, and it comes with 3 bolts. But I did buy some more. They're relatively cheap as well. It comes with these 3 gold coloured aluminium ones, and I bought with it a load of these black plastic or ABS ones, just slightly lighter. So it's £80. This is the Mark II. Just see if there's anything else. Oh, 11mm scope rail has been replaced. This is the only difference, with a 20mm weaver rail. Because like I said, you can get a black version of this, and I think that's the Mark I. And that's got scope rail, you know, dovetail rail rather than a weaver rail. But I've set these sights and it's alright, you know, it's not bad at all. As long as you don't bash this bit or anything, the sights are pretty decent on this. You know, they're no different to what you'd get on, you know, open sights on an air rifle really. It's got automatic safety, as in the way you cock this bit what sticks up here, you hold on to this. Got a button here, press it. I won't cock it all the way, but you pull it back and these engage the string, and then once it gets back far enough, the 2 hooks will actually engage the safety as well, so it's automatically safe. I'll take it out in the garden and do a bit of shooting, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about it. one from bladesandbows.co.uk, and like I said, it was £30, and to get the bolts, they was cheap. These ones was. I'll have a quick look. For the black pack of 5, 6.5 inch ABS bolts, that was £2.99. So altogether £32.99. And when I'd ordered it, I think I ordered that on Thursday, Wednesday night, and that got here Friday day. So I thought that was pretty good, pretty quick. Right. A few other people's videos I've watched going on about would it be good for survival, etc. You know, and people say, you know, these things are no good for nothing. You'd have to change all the bolts to have broad heads, etc. Well, I think if it was a survival situation, this is all you had, I think your best bet wouldn't be to try and fit broad heads on these. Would possibly be to get these bolts, you know, obviously, by the way, this is purely a survival situation, not telling anyone to do this. Get these bolts and flatten off, this is what I would do, flatten off these tips so they're completely blunt. And then regard this, or regard whatever you was hunting with this, as though you was hunting with a catapult. Don't go for nothing big, only go for headshots, and also try and use it so these are blunts, so these are hitting an animal's head like a steel ball, you know, and just breaking their skull or knocking them out. Because, as you know, these are field points or field tips, and you shouldn't really go hunting with anything like that, because all that's going to do is go in an animal and it's just going to plug the hole up. You know, I've seen like films, or I say films, you know, like things on the telly about animal cruelty where they've got these swans and things, and they've been found, you know, wandering around the side of a river, or a duck, or even someone with a dog with a crossbow bolt like this sticking out of its head, because these aren't good for things like that. Maybe if you did have a broadhead on, it'd be a completely different story, as long as it could penetrate enough and won't just hit a bone and bounce off, whatever. If you hit wood with these, sometimes these will just hit and bounce out, it all depends. But if you use it like a blunt and only went for small game in a survival situation, like you would with a catapult, I reckon that would be your best bet. And then build yourself a bow, a proper bow, and have broadhead arrows for that, for larger game. So I think it has got a potential for a bug out bag, but that's just my idea, you know, what I would do. I quite like it. It was £30 in money. It's £80 draw weight. It's aluminium. And I even think this part, the front grip here, I think this is aluminium. It feels cold like it is metal. And then this part is plastic, I think. And I've had pistol crossbows before where it's got the two kind of, it's got the cocking aid on it, but it's just got a loop at the back, You kind of pull it back like that, but they was only £50 draw weight. And I've also had another pistol crossbow where it had nothing at all. So you had to kind of hold it against your guts. But obviously the handle was there. Hold it against your guts and try and pull it back like this. Well, with this cocking lever, much easier. Right, so like I said, that's the RX Tomcat Mark II. You'll see these about, named many different things. If you typed in £80 pistol crossbow wood effect, you'd find it loads of different places. Alright, so that's that. That's the pistol crossbow. Cheers for watching. I'll see you later.